Finally, ever since silence since the start of the new year, 343 have finally gave us a response about the state of BTB. This is quite a lengthy response, and I think it does highlight a lot of the key points. Hopefully what they're saying here is actually, it has a lot of truth to it, because BTB really does need this fix, otherwise the health of the game is just going to get, worse and worse from this point forward. So without further ado, let's look into this. We want to first and foremost provide a situation update on the state of BTB in Halo Infinite. As you know, we've been dealing with some frustrating issues with the BTB nearly since launch, and despite a few attempts of solving and mitigating before the holiday break, we were not able to get this fixed. While BTB has remained playable, there are matchmaking issues that increase with more players, and larger fire teams have a lower chance of success joining into a game. The Strike Force continues to work on this over the break, and we're optimistic to say we believe we have a fix in hand for the core issue. This went into QA last week, and so far, it's looking positive. We were not seeing these issues occur internally using this build. Next steps are to continue testing and then move into the certification process, as we prepare to release the hotfix/patch for this issue. It's a little too soon to give an ETA, but please know our goal is to release this as soon as we can while ensuring it doesn't have any other unintended impact to the retail product. It won't be this week, but we hope it's not too much further, and we'll share an update as soon as we have the line of sight on a release date. After all that, it goes on to include a couple of other issues that are in the game. Obviously the main vocal point of this post is the BTB situation, so I'm not really going to cover the entirety of the post. Just know that it just kind of involves the fact that they're talking about how they understand that they need to make a better anti-cheat code and stuff like that. And they've also came out with a roadmap too. I wouldn't say it's the most professional looking roadmap, but it does actually highlight what's to come, when it's gonna release, and the dates and times. Does this mean that the crisis is averted? Should we stop worrying now and know that they're actually gonna fix the game? I don't think so. Now you see, they said that they're looking into fixing BTB. They've been telling us this for a while now. The problem with that is, though, they haven't given us a specific date when they're going to fix it. All they've told us is soon. But what does soon mean to them? Does soon mean next month, maybe in the next 2-3 weeks? Can we wait that long? I'm not too sure. They're not, again, yes, it's great that we've had a response, but it would still be better to know that they have a much better grasp on the situation than what they're trying to tell us right now. Because it looks like they're still kind of struggling here to try and sort out the situation and fix it. I know they've said that they've got this great build that's gonna sort out the issue, and they're more than confident it's gonna happen. Instead of just telling us that, why not just say, yeah, well, this is how it's gonna work, and these are the changes we're gonna make to BTB, and we're expecting it to come out then. And I get it, maybe they're not too confident on when it's going to happen, but I feel like they need to be a lot more forward with us and how they word. I said it the other day, they need to word things a lot better than how they're doing it right now, because a lot of people are just taking it word for word, and sometimes when they say some things, it sounds like they're saying negative stuff or stuff that doesn't sound right, and people are taking that as the balls to the wall interpretation of what they're actually trying to say. Nonetheless, it is good to actually get a response after an entire month of silence, especially considering that the only response to our feedback recently has been the colour brown in the store. But yeah, no, it is good to know that they're actually still listening to us. I think a lot of people got kind of scared because they're like, oh, 343, we got this issue, and then absolute silence, right? So I think a lot of people were really worried, but obviously we haven't got much to worry about. The only thing that I would say is I'm just interested to know where they're going to go with this, how they're actually going to talk about things in the future, because this to me it still could have been worded a lot better. I mean, I'm no professional in wording stuff anyway, but I will say that they probably could have done a bit of a better job here in like giving us, the consumers, a bit more closure than what we're feeling right now. But other than that, it's still good to know that they're actually listening to us and there is a fix on its way. But yeah, other than that, I do hope you enjoyed it, and let's just hope that this fix does come out quite soon, because I think we really need it.